The music just feels so good. You're on to number one. FiveoclockRadio.com.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Welcome back. You know what it is? It's the Echo Chamber with DJ Echo, and I am super excited to get this December month started with somebody who I just totally love the music. Excited to have her on the show today. Everybody, welcome Georgia Long of FiveoclockCharlie. Georgia, how are you?
Hello everybody. Thank you so much for having me on. Seriously.
Listen, it is an absolute pleasure. I don't really get a lot of like rockers on. Like you're just like, you're a straight rocker, and I love it. Some of the photos that you have on your IG are just like epic. Like just one day I want to be like, hey Georgia, can I just hang out with you? Can I just chill with you one day? You know?
Well, of course, yes. I'm looking for any excuse to come back to New York, so hit me up and let me know. All
right, so where are you? Let's put it that way.
So currently I'm in Lubbock, Texas. It's my hometown. I was living in LA, and then, I lost both my jobs in the same day, and then it seemed like, what the hell's going on? And so, just ended up coming to spend it the rest of the time with my family, and then got another job here. And so I make all my music with my family here. Right. And so I was just like, you know what? It's the best idea just to stay here for now until I figure out where the next place is,
Listen, I totally understand. Gotta go where the money is, Gotta go where the money is.
Exactly. Now, we gotta go where opportunity is, too.
Exactly. So going from LA to Texas, what's the biggest difference in the weather?
Oh, we actually have seasons here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Like today was 72 and perfect, but like a week ago it was like 30 and it already froze overnight, so it's just crazy. Okay. And we had a couple of blizzards already, like in the last couple of years, and so it's just like you never know what you're gonna get with West Texas weather.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, listen, if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, we got the music playing in the background. We got Today and Eternity. I think maybe one of my favorite songs. Maybe, could be. You never know. Could be. Playing in the background. So let's dive right in. So, you kind of gave a little bit off of it, but where did you grow up?
Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, Lubbock, Texas is my hometown, and so growing up, I have two sisters, and we all sing.
Right.
Like my family is very, very musical, and so I grew up singing with my sisters from like as early as I can remember. And so we started singing like country music when we were kids because we're in West Texas,
Of course. It's in the blood.
Right, but also like Lubbock's actually a really big music town. Like Buddy Holly's from here, Waylon Jennings, I think Natalie Maines is from the Chicks. So it's just like a musically based area, and so I'm blessed to be from here.
Gotcha. Okay, so basically you were, it's in your blood. You're surrounded by it. By it. So who were some of your like influences growing up?
Well, I'm a 90s baby, so I like grew up with like Celine Dion, the Spice Girls, and NSYNC.
Gotcha. Spice
and like
Girls.
all that shit, yeah. But then, like, as I got older, I started, like, listening to a whole bunch of other stuff, and, like, I think you can, like, hear it in my music. I went through, like, a hip-hop phase, I went through, like, a reggaeton phase, I went through a rocker phase.
Right.
As you already said, I'm a hardcore rocker, you see.
Gotcha, exactly. And so your hashtag is Electro Pop, right? Is that, or Electro Rock?
Yes. Electro Pop.
Okay, so before we even go any further, explain what that means to you, because it might mean something else to somebody else. But what does it mean to you, Electro Pop?
Okay, so like I don't think my stuff is necessarily mainstream. I don't think it's just like super indie though. All my stuff is okay. So have you ever heard of the band The Knife and the song Heartbeats that they did?
I haven't, but I'm gonna have to go check it out.
You gotta do it. They kind of like turned my brain onto like hyper synth heavy, all electronically played. I like having a little bit of like, you know, guitar and piano and stuff in there, but like normally it's not a whole heap of acoustic music.
Right.
And so this electro pop is just like kind of my best version to express how we do music. Okay. Hey. I hope that suffices. I don't know.
It's gonna have to, because that's what it means to you. So
that's true.
Okay, so
it's just good pop music.
Hey, listen, it's good music. Regardless of what it is, it's good music.
I love you saying that.
Listen. We got the elephant in the room. So your name is Georgia, but why and where did 5oclockCharlie come from?
Okay, so I was raised. Did you ever see the show MASH?
Of course.
So my mom was obsessed with the show MASH. I'm pretty sure it's because her dad. Don't you sing that song to me.
Okay. We have to go back real quick. Let's come back to the 2021s.
Right. But yeah, so my mom was obsessed with it and I grew up on it, and there's one episode in which like I'm really goofy in nature. Right. And so there's one episode, I think it's the second season, first episode. Wow. But it's actually titled FiveoclockCharlie, and it's this guy that comes in and he's just really bad at his job, and like they take bets on like how far away like that he's gonna bomb. It's a long story, but it's super nerdy. But go check out the episode. I highly suggest it.
Oh my, you're giving us homework. I love it. And listen, for the younger audience that we get, they got to know about MASH. Like,
you have to know about MASH. It had so many breakthroughs. Oh my goodness.
So many.
And I got to go there a whole bunch whenever I was in LA to where they shot it.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. But I love the ode to the. I mean, that's even before 90s. That was.
Oh yeah.
When did the MASH? It's got to be 70s, right? 70s into 80s.
70s into 80s.
Wow. Ooh. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much. But like, I also like really support our military and the veterans, and so I really like how that ties in and how I can like try to help raise money and awareness for that.
Nice. Look at you. All right. I'm
doing some things.
Listen, I'm liking the way this interview is going. Loving it. Okay, so we got to know a little about you. Okay, we got to know a little bit about the name of because I love the name of the band. The name. Okay, so another elephant in the room. So is it a band? Like, do you actually have? Like, do you perform live with a band? Do you have a band that is with you, or is it kind of just that's just what the name of the experience is?
Okay, so that's a hard question to answer. Okay, so I started out as a one-woman band. Like, right. I played in New York as literally like playing guitar around my neck, piano, pedals, doing all of it.
Gotcha.
And like, as I've been evolving, like all my stuff I pretty much write with 3 other people. Okay. It's my sister, my brother-in-law, and my friend / producer, Steven Solomon.
Okay.
And so like, but whenever I play, like I bring on different people for whatever kind of vibe I'm going with. Like I before I left LA and before everything shut down, I was doing acoustic shows with just an electric guitarist, and that was it.
Right.
But then like also performing shows to like just my tracks. Mm-hmm. And then I'm trying to plan a tour for 2022.
Oh, nice.
To celebrate 2.0, and that will be a full band.
Okay.
So it's just kind of me as the front woman with my humans behind me. I don't know.
With your humans behind you. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the whole FiveoclockCharlie experience, the whole thing, the music and the instruments, the whole thing. All right, I got it. I'm up to date now. I appreciate you for allowing me to catch up. So you mentioned.
I also think. Well, I was gonna say. I think during this tour, I think I'm gonna prefer to be a front woman instead of like being behind an entire rig, and that's why I want to do like a full band thing.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I want to like be with the people.
Gotcha. You got to be with the people, because the people love FiveoclockCharlie.
I hope they do. I want you to.
They will. They will. Listen. They will. And listen, if you come to New York, I'm gonna be in those stands. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be throwing roses. Or I don't know. Do people still do that? In my old school, people do.
I want you to throw roses.
I got
Maybe
you.
not fruit or anything like that, but like roses for sure.
Listen, I will bring a whole bouquet of roses and I will toss them up. As I get closer, I'm try to get to the front of the stage. We'll make it happen.
I'll give you backstage tickets.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. So you brought up 2.0. So this is your EP that you have out right now. So
yes, sir.
Okay, so let's first of all let's talk about 2.0. What does that mean?
So I like to think of it. Did you listen to my first album?
Have not.
I have not. Okay, well, it's basically, I feel like this is the next iteration of FiveoclockCharlie. I think I've definitely been growing up, and, like, my music has been evolving as I have. Like, life is definitely, changes how I perceive things all the time. And so I feel like this is just the next iteration of myself and my music.
Okay.
And so I like think of it, whenever you used to get like, I don't know how old you are, but you used to get like AOL updates.
Oh yes.
Via CD
yes.
ROMs, and
I'm AOL
2.0.
old. Yes, I'm AOL old.
Okay. So yeah, like mine's like the next version up.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. The more improved, better bandwidth, more storage.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
Okay. Who helped? Now you talked about your friend being one of the producers. Who else was involved in the album and the EP? Sorry.
So it's typically just me, my sister Lindsay Boring, my brother-in-law William Boring, and my friend Steven Solomon. And like, I like to keep it just our little core because, like, man, we're getting to the point. Like, spoiler alert! I've got a Christmas song coming out.
Oh.
It's coming out on the 3rd. I'm so excited. But yeah, when we were writing that, it took us like a day. Like, I woke up with that song in my head, but like it took us a day to like lay it out and get it clean. And I'm like so happy with it. And it's like such a like super like us version of it.
Right.
Like, just because it's like a Christmas song doesn't mean that it's not like Electro Pop or whatever.
No, you have to throw your spin on it. So
right,
now
exactly.
is this a cover of like an old Christmas song? Or this is like brand new. You wrote this like
this is brand new.
Ooh, we love it.
Brand spanking new.
Oh, we love it. I love it
too. I'm
this
so
Friday.
excited.
That's this Friday, right? That's the 3rd. That's this Friday.
Yep, exactly. And so if you want to go pre-save it, it's in my link in my bio. Blah blah blah.
No blah blah blah. Let's talk about it. Pre-save. Go to her IG. So let's. You know what? What's your IG right now? Let's talk about it. Let's let everybody know and let them know what to do. Go ahead.
Okay, so go to my Instagram. It's at FiveoclockCharlie. It's all spelled out, all one word, no apostrophe, nothing like that. Yeah, just FiveoclockCharlie. Not that I've had to repeat that 1,000 times.
No, I was lost already. I got lost after the 5. That was like a little dig. That the no apostrophes. That was a little dig on me. I understand.
No, it's everybody, dude. It's everybody.
So go, everybody listening. When the show is done, wait, just you got time. When the show is done, head over to her Instagram again. FiveoclockCharlie, all written out, one word, no apostrophes, no spaces, no nothing, and pre-save. Now, can you give us the name of the song? Can you at least?
Yes, it is called Christmas Morning Feeling.
Christmas Morning Feeling.
Yes.
Ooh, I love it already. All right, so they got to go
and
there.
You know that feeling? Yeah, you know that feeling that, like, Christmas morning, you as a kid, it's just like the best, most magical feeling.
I mean,
So I wanted to like encapsulate that.
I'm telling you, that's a nice feeling. I mean, we don't get that a lot as adults, but I mean that when we were kids, like knowing that this could be the best day of your entire life.
It's so much magic, right? It's so magic.
Yes, definitely. You know, you ain't gotta worry about going to school. You know,
right.
Hopefully mom and dad made some cookies or something in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
what did Santa bring me? Like,
exactly.
I swear I heard the roof prints on the roof last night.
Yup, the cookies and milk are gone. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
I understand. Right. Okay, so we talked a little bit about the 2.0. You got a song coming out this Friday. Super dope. We want it. We're gonna play it. You know how that goes. That's automatic. Okay.
I love that.
Okay, so we're gonna go over what I want to do here is I'm gonna name the songs off the EP, and I want you to give me one word to describe the vibe of the song.
Okay.
The vibe. Okay. Like the vibe. Okay. So we'll start out with "There Goes My Body."
I think it's sexy.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right. You Got Me Like.
That one's dreamy.
Dreamy.
That one's it's so dreamy to me.
Okay.
And then like the little haze in it, like kind of snap you back to reality a little bit. Yeah, that's the song.
I like it. Stars Are Always Shining.
That one probably inspirational.
Okay, nice. I like it. Oh, and the words. We're gonna talk about stars. We're gonna talk about stars are always shining because the words are very inspirational. So yes, I agree with that.
I love it so much.
I love it so much. This one's a little feisty. I like this one. Little
So I feel like it's a little self-explanatory, but and I don't think I can cuss on this.
Gotcha.
Radio show, but we'll say Screw Boy.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I gotcha. All right, understand. Okay, now this is I love this song. We're playing it right now. This to me, this is like, especially after you talking about like, you know, where you got the name of the group from, and you being an 80s 90s baby, like. This has like, I don't know, it's got like this 80s romantic, like I could hear this song as like the end of like I don't know, like end of some like romantic comedy, like it just brings me back. Like, I love this song. Today in Eternity. Give me a one word. Come on.
I want to just say hopeful.
See? Yes.
And like on the real, like I think this is probably my favorite song off the album too. Like I'm sure you can probably hear it in my voice and how I'm like singing it in the album, but I just love that song so much.
Just the
really
notes.
do.
Follow me to it. I mean, it's good. All right. I gotta bring it back. I get excited sometimes.
Lock it up.
I got exactly lock it up. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Stars Are Always Shining. So what does that song mean to you? Like, what are you trying to get across with that song?
Okay, well, did you ever read or watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yes.
It's based off of that movie.
Oh.
And there was one day I was in my apartment in LA, and I was just like sitting there, like kind of like starting to vibe for songwriting and stuff. And then I like look up and see the sun, and I was just like, oh, well, that's a star. Like, doesn't matter what time of day it is. Like, you can always be chasing after your dreams. The stars are always shining, and so you always have something to like keep you reminded that like you've got this. Chase after those dreams. You can do it.
I like it. And
and I will say that literally every single one of my family, including my 3-year-old, I think she was either 2 or 3 whenever we recorded it, she's even on it.
Oh, wow.
It's so sweet. I love that so much.
So let's talk about the visuals off of the video.
I I've done actually literally all my videos for this album, including There Goes My Body, which was like a full production one. But like all the videos, I'm proud to say that I've done myself.
I mean, really, really good.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I learned how to do all of the editing and everything, and I swear my production is just getting bigger and bigger each time, and each album we do, you know.
Right. Now listen, I'm a supporter of those that want to expand without having to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do,
right.
I do my own logos. I do my own, album like design work and this and that. Not that I don't want to pay, but I would rather save that money for something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in your
Exactly.
case, if you can do your own, and they come out really good, like if you could do your own
Thank
videos, how long
Thank
did it take
you.
those letters? How long did it take you to make those letters?
The giant letters.
Yes, the giant letters.
That took me. It took me a couple weeks because I had to buy everything in installments essentially, and I
Right.
made them all myself, you know. And
Right.
so, like, it probably took me a total of, I want to say like 20 hours plus.
Ooh. Wow.
It was at least that.
What desert was that in?
It was at White Sands, New Mexico, Alamogordo.
Wow. Telling you, girl. Telling you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Dude, thank you.
All right. So, what do you want? What do you want your listeners to take away from your music?
I probably just want them to take away how much I actually love and obsessed with music I am.
Right.
Like I think about literally nothing else. It's kind of a little pathetic, but like, get me my Grammy.
Exactly. Well,
But
listen.
I want them to be inspired. I want
Right.
them to just be able to feel my love for not only music, but for love, for family, for fun. I just like want people to be inspired by this music and love it as much as I do, really.
Okay. I like that.
You know,
I like that. Nice and simple. Just, I just listen. I love music. I want you to understand that I love music.
right.
And in the meantime, if you want to love my music, heck yeah, right?
Right, exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so for those that don't follow you on Instagram, which I implore them to get on that, you
Right,
have
thank you.
something called Fiveoclock Fridays.
Yeah.
Let's chat about that.
Well, it started on a HelloFresh box. It was funny because I was my sister, the one that I do the songwriting with, she helps me with some of my my promo videos, and she was like, "Okay, here's what we need to kind of say, blah blah blah," and then she was like, "Where do you want to shoot it?" And so, just naturally, I don't know why this is how I am, but I saw a HelloFresh box outside and just posted it up on it, and I was like, "Hey."
And it all started from there.
It did, and so it gave me an opportunity to not only promote the album coming out, but also a chance for people to like see me live and like see like what I can do if they've not heard me, and like especially since things were still just like opening back up and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, like, I honestly haven't done them in a month or so, but if I should restart them, then everybody reach out to me and let me know.
That's it, right? Everyone needs to jump on their Instagram and just say, hey, we need more. We need more. That's it.
Let
we
me
just need
know.
more. We need more.
Don't we all?
Exactly. I got a little choked up there.
Don't die.
It's all okay. Okay, so where do you have more fun? And I like asking this to people because it kind of lets me know, which direction they're more involved in. Like, so when it comes to your music, which is more fun for you? recording in the studio or performing on stage?
That one's a hard one. Because it's like, in the studio, I get to show my creativity.
Yeah.
I get to, and I already told you I'm obsessed with music, but even more so, I like, whenever I get a song in my head that I want to lay down, it's all I can think about. And so like when I finally get into the studio, I'm like, oh, we're finally doing it. Yes, let's do it.
Right.
But then whenever I get on stage, you get to represent yourself, you get to show your worth, you get to interact with the fans. And like, I think I've done over 1,000 shows in my lifetime. And so like, it's like obviously something
whoa, Georgia. Stop.
Yes, sir.
Stop the press. Stop. You said 1,000 shows?
Yeah. From because I told you, me and my sisters, we toured when we were kids.
Yeah,
and we've had bands.
That's a lot. That's still a lot.
I know. So like whenever, like if it goes too long between the time I get to perform, and like that's also part of the reason why Fiveoclock Fridays were a thing, is because like I hadn't been able to perform in a while,
right?
And so I was like, hey, let me add it.
Gotcha.
I miss that hype, and I miss that energy, and I miss that connectivity. And like again, I don't think people, because again, I said I'm a goofball. I feel like people don't like really take me seriously sometimes. Right. And so for me to like get up on stage and like blast my vocals out, you know, and like do my thing, and for people to be like, oh, you actually are a performer. I'm like, yeah, I told you that. And they're like, oh. So, man, I don't know, but I love them both. I love all of it. Okay. I really do.
I'll take that. I can take that. You're
okay,
cool enough. You're cool enough. I can take that. You're welcome. All right. So, for those listening, they're like, oh man, this Georgia girl from Texas and LA, and she's electro pop, and she likes the whole black banana thing too. That's just, I'm just like, the video, the mind of this girl. So they're all
time out. I gotta tell you, my entire family thought I was absolutely nuts whenever I was creating that.
Nah, why would they think? Why would they think that, Georgia?
They're like, Georgia, what are you doing with black bananas? Are you okay? You all right, girl?
I was looking at it too. I'm like, what's that? I was like, oh, it's a black banana. All right.
Obviously. Why not?
You want to give an explanation? You want to just kind of let people know what it's about, or you just want to leave it and let their minds wander?
You know what? Let's just leave it at that for fun juice. Why not?
All right. That's a good one. Okay, so for those that love the whole FiveoclockCharlie thing, how can they find and follow you on social media?
So mainly I am on Instagram, which is again at FiveoclockCharlie. It's all spelled out, all one word. But you can also hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, and those are at FiveoclockCharlie. Some other idiot decided to take FiveoclockCharlie, and I'm very upset.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But also, like, I also do art, so if they want to hit me up on that, it's at FiveoclockCharlie Art.
Okay.
And then I'm on Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you listen to music, I'm there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was gonna ask about the YouTube, because they got to see those visuals and the whole video and all that stuff. So definitely.
Yeah, look up There Goes My Body. That's my main music video from this EP so far.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So they got all
and
the
I'll get love wherever I can.
Gotcha. Listen, they have all the information now. Like they have everything. They're hooked. They want the whole. They need it in their life. They're gonna go out and buy all your music, all that good stuff. And so please support. Exactly. Georgia, this was absolutely fun. I really do
so much for having me. Like, seriously, thank you and Triple Threat for bringing me on.
Listen, this was fun, and I knew it was gonna be fun, but this kind of impressed me with how fun this was. So thank you so much for your time, for your talent. Looking forward to Friday, brand new music, brand new Christmas music. So looking forward to that. You know, we might have to do another call then. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
I am so down for it.
All right. Oh, see, that's what I like. I love it. So what's gonna happen now is I'm just gonna stop talking, and I want you to introduce the song, and then that's it. Again, Georgia, you're amazing. Thank you so much. The stage is yours.
All right. Hey, everybody. This is Georgia with 5 O'Clock Charlie, and you are listening to Stars Are Always Shining.